Hey everyone, it's Jillian here. Today I wanted to talk to you about the most important 4 minutes of class. And I know that you're hearing this and you're like, oh, hold on a second. 4 minutes, but like the class is 25 minutes long. How can I teach everything in 4 minutes? No, that's not it. You're still going to spend the entire 25 to 30 minutes or however long your class is, but there are 4 minutes that stand out from the rest of the minutes of the entire class, and I'm going to explain why. So this is broken up into 2 different sections. The first 2 minutes and the last 2 minutes. Well, first of all, why are the first 2 minutes important? I mean, it's kind of just like filler, right? Like, hi, what's your name? My name is Jill. Your name is blah, blah, blah. How are you? Good. Okay. Yeah, this is what we're going to learn. Well, you're not thinking about it deep enough. Because really, the first 2 minutes, especially if this is the first time you have ever taught that child, especially if you're teaching a trial and you might need to raise or lower their level, this is the time where you can get them talking. You know, how are you? Okay, this is not a level 2 student. Let's try you on a lower level. How are you? Oh, teacher, I'm excellent. I'm wonderful. I'm great. Okay, you don't need to be on pre-K. You know what I mean? But that's not just it. This, in a traditional classroom, this is actually called the most important 8 minutes. But because we're in a much shorter class period, it's going to be the most important 4 minutes. Now, the first 2 minutes, you want to get that child engaged. And I can't tell you how many times I have had a child come into class and they're like, oh, run away. All right. Well, you have a very limited amount of time to get that child engaged before the mom turns the camera off, because they're not dealing with that for 25 minutes. And they're not fighting with their overtired child or their hungry child or their child that just does not want to participate for whatever other reason. They're not going to deal with that. You have a very limited amount of time to get that child engaged. Now, there are some tricks. You can use props. My favorite, this is my favorite. Everybody knows Barbie. Everybody knows Barbie. Does everybody know alopecia Barbie? That usually works. So you can use, different, oh no! Different props. Hello! Hello! Oh, it's not working. Now what do you do? I have another trick that I like to do. If, for some reason, the child does not want to participate because they're too young and, quite frankly, you are a really scary English speaker to them, this is what you can do.
One little finger, tap, tap, tap. Point your finger up, point your finger down, put it on your head. Hey!
Now, I'm not saying to do that with every child. You're going to figure out what tricks work for you and what tricks don't work for you. But I have had that successfully engage little 2, 3, 4-year-olds before, where they really just wanted to hide from the camera. Because now, all of a sudden, I took the attention away from the child and I put it on something they're familiar with and something that they like. And many times the parents will get the students involved with it too. Instead of, look at the teacher, sit down for class. Now the parent's sitting with their kid and they're singing, one little finger, one little finger. The kid's involved, the parent's involved, I'm involved. We go through the song's over. Hi, I'm not scary anymore. Just a little trick that you can use for the little ones. But the most important thing is to have your student engaged right from the start, because that is going to determine their participation level in the rest of the class. And that is what you want. You want the students participating. And the last 2 minutes, why are they important? I mean, you're just saying goodbye to the kid, right? No! The last 2 minutes of the class are actually super important because you're going over the learning objectives. What did they learn? After you finish the whole class, can they do it independently? Have they learned enough where they can be like, it is a crayon. It is a pencil. Get what I'm saying? He is wearing a jacket. Whatever the learning objectives were, those are going to be at the end, and the student now gets a chance to show you how well they did. And it's also the last thing you're going to show to them, so they're going to remember, this is what I had to learn today. I mean, yeah, I learned a whole bunch of other stuff, but these are the things that I really need to walk away knowing. So that's one of the reasons why it's super important. And this other part goes especially with trials or students that you've never taught before. So now you're teaching the student and you're saying goodbye to them, and you can say, bye. Turn the camera off. There's another way that's more effective to do it though. Bye. I was so happy to have you in class today. I hope to see you again. Let them know. If mom's there, say, wow, John did such a good job today. Good job. Get the parents involved. If you have a trial student especially, you want that student to sign up. You want that student to come back to your classroom. And the absolute best way to do that is to say goodbye to them in a way that shows that you care and that you want them to come back. This isn't just leaving the classroom at 25 minutes. You're wrapping the class up. You're telling the students that you had a good time with them and that they did a good job. And you're telling the students that, hey, I appreciate you. I appreciated you in my class. I like you as a student. I want to see you again. So that's why those last 2 minutes are really important, because they're going to A, help your trial conversions, and B, they're going to help the student know that you care about them and they're going to book you again. And C, they are going to actually teach the kid or show the kid what you wanted them to walk away knowing. Because I'm sure you learned a whole bunch of extra stuff, but you don't want the kid to retain everything. I mean, it'd be great if they would, don't get me wrong, but they're not going to retain all of the extension that you did during class, especially if you did a lot. So you really, really want them to retain what the learning objectives were, because that's what they're going to be tested on in lesson 10, which if you haven't done a test yet, go watch my test video, and that's going to tell you a little bit more about that. So anyways, I hope that this helped you out some. This is a very important concept in teaching online English, I can't speak English, in teaching online English classes. And it's going to really help you keep your students, get new students, and have better trial conversion rates, because these 4 minutes, they're crucial. The rest, the learning part, yeah, that's crucial too. The first 2 minutes is really going to dictate how the rest of the class goes, and the last 2 minutes is really going to help you wrap the class up in a way that is successful for you. So I hope that helped. If you like this video, make sure you hit subscribe to my channel so that I can provide you with all sorts of awesome stuff. All right, bye guys. I will see you in the classroom.